Welcome to All Things Considered, where all conversations are considered tea.
We're going to be giving you our opinions on all things alleged in these streets.
I'm Marco. This is Aramis. Let's get into it.
Period. Alright, first topic is Future and Dior. So, according to the streets, they are no more girl. And you know what's crazy? I actually like them together. I thought they was, okay, you're probably just saying that because of who he is.
Yeah.
But I liked them together. Like, aesthetically, they were very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute. I feel like she was, not to say the women in the past that he dates are dirty, but she was kind of like a fresher, she was really dark. Like him, I like that. Really nice skin, minimalistic as far as like being like the OnlyFans type or stuff like she's not that, or she don't seem that type. I like them together. She kind of holds herself a little differently. She low key or whatever, but she managed to leave the relationship unscathed, y'all. No pregnancy, no wedding ring, so she can walk away from the situation. Unfortunately for Future, the streets are also saying that his 8th baby is on the way, and that is why they broke up. So I don't really know how to feel about this. I mean, like, I don't know, because I know that there are some women out there trying to hold Des to a standard, like, what did you think would happen dating a man like that? But I don't even think Des was like, even though the captions say otherwise, I think Des is a smart girl, and she kind of knew like what would happen. So it was just kind of like, let me have fun in the moment while I can until I.
Because what else were you expecting? Like, you can't turn a hoe into a husband.
If I had a daughter that was somewhat in the scene like her, and she was to date rappers, that is exactly how I would want it to go. A little quick, few months, y'all look cute together, y'all on vacations, whatever. He maybe I wouldn't want my daughter to get cheated on per se, but
leave while you can.
Right. He messes up somehow and y'all are broken up and you don't have a baby or a ring, you could just move on while he has more of a mess to clean up. That's kind of, and then you move on to the next rapper, basketball player, whatever, until you find the one that clicks with you. And I feel like, you know, she's kind of playing the field the same way Lori Harvey did with Future. She was in there, she was out of there. Like, as soon as she could, she did. And I feel like these women, like, they get what they can out of him. And if I was a woman in that tax bracket, I would get what I can out of him too. Because
why would you not? He's doing the same thing to you.
Right. What's gonna change? What's gonna change?
If you allow him to slip up and give you a baby, you know what I'm saying? Then you just become another one of his roster.
I feel like it should be a new trend to date Future and to see if you can get away without getting pregnant. That should be the new trend. Can I date Future? Or really,
no,
it should be a TV show.
No, you did not.
With Future and Nick Cannon as the host, right? and it should be like
starring Future, but Nick Cannon's the host.
The co-host. No, they co-host because the way they populate this earth.
How they host?
Girl, they are co-hosts. So what it is it is a game show in which you compete with other women and try not to get pregnant by either one of them. I feel like that would be a good show, and their goal is to impregnate everybody there. So it's like a dodging the bullet show.
I'm not even.
Who can dodge the bullet? Because at this point,
can I participate in the game?
I feel like Des Dior and Lori Harvey should be like the game masters since they have beat the game.
This is not Squid Game.
They beat the game though. They beat the game. It's not Squid Game, but it can be real quick with them too.
Okay, one could be good, one could be evil.
Period. Okay, let's get into our
anyways, moving on before that goes entirely left. We're going to talk about Miss Wendy Williams. So if you've been keeping up with Wendy Williams, you'll know that she was supposed to return back to her show a few weeks ago. Of course, due to her health concerns, she has Graves' disease and thyroid problems. She was not able to return to her show. Yeah. Now, of course, it's coming out that staff and other people behind the scenes are saying that she's been drinking on set, you know, every day, on top of her other issues. Like we're not going to sit here and act like she doesn't have addiction issues that she's working through. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due, because she's working every day to do what she got to do, and that's as much as I can see. So of course she has not been back. The network has been pushing back her start date or whatever, and they said that they were going to continue. I believe it was October 18th. They were going to continue with the new shows. Now, of course, everybody is, you know, in support and solidarity for Wendy. And to be honest, my personal opinion is that she just needs to take a break. Take a break, move on.
Take a break or retire.
Retire from daytime TV.
This could be a break, or you could really just stop. I mean, like, and I mean that with the most respect. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, even though Wendy Williams is like, you know, she could be favored at times, and she could be like hated at times.
She's literally the drama queen.
But at the end of the day, like, black women, our health, addiction, all of that, we're not going to play with that. So, you know, I feel like right now she need to retire, hang it up, flat screen, go ahead, and you need to be an inpatient rehab. You know, it just disappear for a while and come back years later, skin looking good with the young men that you got to walk around with. You know? And
so of course she has checked herself into an inpatient program or whatever. So we're praying the best for her. Now, it has been reported that she purchased a $4.5 million condo in the financial district of New York. So if she does make a comeback, she is going to be a lot closer to her job. So, you know, everything, she's getting her ducks in a row from the outside in. That's what it seems like.
Good for her.
I'm just, Wendy, make a short recovery. Do what you got to do. Take your time. Even if you'll never come back to daytime TV, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, other networks, do what you got to do.
Even though,
write your books,
you know, you are controversial, you are still legendary, and the girls will miss you, and we'll already know that you basically walk so that we can run. So I mean, you're getting your roses now, I feel.
Literally. So thank you, Wendy. Do what you got to do. We are proud of you. No matter what you go through, stay strong.
So our last topic today, unfortunately, is Miss Jaydawada, who I love. And I say unfortunately because the topic is unfortunate. So apparently her merch sales that she released about a month ago have been doing good, but the feedback, the reviews have not been the best. The reviews are kind of flooded with just BS right now, and I can't really tell if it's from people that actually purchased the stuff and were not happy, or people that just want to jump on the bandwagon. Like, that's kind of like annoying. But there was this one TikToker that went viral. It was the black girl. She spent almost $200 on a jogging suit set from Jayda's merch line, and she got the jogging suit, and it was one of those situations where the jogging suit was white and you could see straight through it. Like, you could see the outlining of the fabric inside. You could see like
the stitching and everything.
Not just the stitching. I want to say there was pockets, and like you could see the outlining of the pockets. Like, you know, when you have a pair of white pants, you hold them up to the light. You shouldn't really be able to see through them, but those pants you could see through, and those were like $90 pants, and you could see through them to the point where you could like hold the pants up and see the cutout of the pockets of the pants. So when you put them on, like, you got the pants on, then you got a square around the pocket, and then you got the actual pocket. It's kind of like, people said it was giving Shein, and I hate to say that, but it was giving Shein. Like, you know, I love Shein. So when somebody said that, I laughed a little bit, because I was like,
really offend us,
it's not funny, but it is, because it really is true. Like, that's the closest way I can describe it.
I mean, and if you're selling affordable clothes, that's perfectly fine. Say that and stop overtaxing and charging people.
I mean, I don't even want to tell her to stop overtaxing and charging people, because if I'm not going to spend the money with you, I'm going to spend it elsewhere. The only reason why people are even talking about the prices are because her name is not Balenciaga, Gucci, or Chanel. You know, she is her. So I'm not upset about the pricing. I'm upset about the fact that the price don't add up to the quality. If you're going to be selling $90 pants and $200 tracksuit sets, girl, I might even buy one. That's not the problem. The problem is that when I buy this tracksuit set, whether it be white or whatever color, I don't want to be able to see through it unless I'm buying a see-through piece of clothing. Another issue that Jayda was having with her clothing line initially was people were saying that it is very identical to Kim Kardashian's clothing line. That you could get almost identical items on Skims for almost all of Jayda's website. And so, you know, but I kind of saw that as a different thing. Like, okay, now here's the chance to support the black woman. Since you have Skims and you have Wait a Minute merch, they have similar items at similar prices. I honestly think Skims might be a little cheaper than hers for some pieces. Why not go with the black woman? Well, we all know Kim Kardashian, although she is, you know, obnoxious in her own way, Skims clothing is 5 stars across the board. You don't see too many people making negative reviews about Skims. You know, a lot of people like they want to talk mess, but they can't do it
because the shit is quality,
right? And it's like, you know, it's just time for Jayda to step up the bar. But am I disappointed with this launch? Absolutely not. It's her very first launch. Everybody is not going to be happy with everything you sell. Even if it was top quality, you will have haters, especially being her. She's beautiful, she's young, she's black, she's rich, and she's the baby mom to like the top rapper in the game. Of course, she's like going to be hated on. But from a grown woman point of view, I feel like she should take this as a lesson learned and go over her quality inventory a little bit more. Make sure certain pieces don't make it out if they're not up to par, especially with prices like that. Because, you know, people were saying, I can go to Walmart, I can go to Shein, I can go this, that, and the third.
Then go.
Yes, that's inappropriate to me. Just go then, go. And you and I both know you ain't gonna find it at Walmart, so quit the cap. Just stop. Why not just, you know, let this girl, you know, shed light on the fact that she started her own brand, you know, applaud her for that.
Yeah, it's trial and error. You're not just going to find instant success, even if you have all the money in the world. Like, it's going to be trial and error. Everybody's not going to be happy. It's going to be things you're going to have to go back to the drawing board and work on. And, you know, if you can honestly look at the piece and see through it, and it's not supposed to be a see-through piece, then, you know, go back and work with finding different materials. It's not hard, and it's not stuff that we should be sitting here patting anybody's feelings about. Like, these are things that business to business, woman to man, man to woman, you know, whatever the situation might be, it's very cut and dry. If the material is not working, get a different material. You know, if something else is not working, fix it. Don't allow people to get online and get in your head. There's a difference between taking the constructive criticism and just sitting there and succumbing to
I also think she needs to implement some type of return policy. The woman that went viral on TikTok said that she couldn't return or get her money back. I don't know what's up with that, but if anything from this, she should go ahead and just have a return policy at least up for the next like couple of months. If you don't want to do returns for your company, that's on you. You got every right to do that. But I feel like because of the mistake that she made at this launch, for the next couple of months, she needs to have a return policy for all the items that, you know, we're not up to par. Like, it just only makes sense. Not a recall, but like a return option for those people that actually did spend money and did not like it. And then in the future, tighten up on your material so that you can afford to be like, we don't got a return policy because you ain't gonna want to return it.
Even if it's a credit, like, let them people return that and get another piece. And if they gotta pay a little bit more for the new piece, let them pay a little bit more for the new piece.
Yeah, but overall, I'm very proud of Jayda. Happy for her. I personally didn't feel like the girl that exposed her merch line was being negative at all. I felt like, if anything, she was just letting us know what we would really end up with. There were other problems too, like them being high waters on her and the girl being 5'2". Like, it was a lot that went into it, and that's why people were saying it looked like Shein, because it just looked very cheaply made. So I think she needs to revisit the drawing board, and if that requires upping the prices, then up the prices, Jayda. Like, no one's gonna not purchase from you. I know that if the pants end up $150 and I don't see nothing but good stuff, after a while, I'm gonna buy the pants. $150. I'm gonna buy the pants. I mean, like, my friends know I'll splurge on a piece of clothing here and there on things that I know for a fact is gonna be worth it to me. But, you know, I'm gonna wait a few more launches and I'm gonna see what she comes up with, and then,
see how you act.
Girl,
it's the truth, because you can't be the face of your own brand and then act a fool. Even if you're in the right, you cannot act a fool, because then people are going to formulate their own opinions, and that's going to stop the bad.
Yeah.
Period. This is food for thought. Watch how you act.
That's it. That's all.
Alright guys, thank you again for watching yet another episode of All Things Considered. Aramis and Marcco. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, girl. Hit that comment section down below and join the conversation. And until next time, bye.
3:30. I know that's
on
right.
the dot.
I know that's right. Hello?
Ooh.
On the dot. I know that's right.